our district there is sir Dholasit project in Hamirpur, sir. So it's a small project of 20 megawatts. It's on Byas River, sir. Sir, and there are some large project in Kullu, and sir on Satluj River in Aapa Jhakdi.
What is the share of Himachal at national level in hydro production?
Sir, the total production is around 10,000 megawatts, sir. And sir, from national, sir, I think it will be around 10 to 20%.
It is 25 point something.
Yes,
How India is placed in solar energy?
so solar energy, actually, sir, India is targeting for that solar energy now.
What is the target?
So it's in up to 2022, sir, they want 175 gigawatt of energy. So till now it's around 65 gigawatt of energy, in which mainly
Till now it is about 25. The target was 20,
okay, sir.
but they have exceeded the target
Yes, sir, they are.
and 20.
Yes, sir.
Now their target is 175.
175 gigawatts.
Which is the leading state?
So it's Gujarat, I think.
It is Karnataka.
Karnataka.
5%, 5 gigawatt. What are the salient features of Indian Constitution?
So salient feature. Sir, it is the lengthiest constitution of this world.
True.
So actually, and it's a blend of rigidity and flexibility.
It is written or unwritten?
So it's written constitution, sir.
Do you know some unwritten constitution
So
as well?
it's Britain constitution. It is unwritten constitution, sir.
Then on what it is based?
So actually, it is on precedents, sir. The laws are precedents laws, and it is based on that, sir.
It is based on law conventions.
Conventions, sir.
One question used to come: British Constitution is child of accident and design. Discuss.
Yes, sir.
Part of it is designed.
And part, sir.
It is accident of child. And what is a rigid constitution?
So rigid means that the amendment is not made easily, so you have to pass, the amendment procedure is difficult than normal one.
You should say a difficult constitution is that which cannot be amended by simple majority.
Simple.
Which requires more than simple majority, that is rigid constitution. The most flexible constitution in the world is British.
British, yes.
It is
It's only one parliament,
simple
simple majority.
majority.
Yes.
Right.
Year 2020 is coming next year.
Yes.
A great leader of India had envisioned us to really look for India for this Vision 2020. Who was he?
So I think Atal Bihari Vajpayee, sir.
During his tenure,
Sorry, sir.
during his tenure,
During his
a great leader of India
Yes, sir.
had envisioned for
2020.
Vision 2020. Great to
So
do
I
with
think-
the space.
Space, Rajiv Gandhi, I think.
APJ Kalam.
APJ Kalam, the president.
What did he expect from India in 2020, Vision 2020?
So
Are we near to that? He expected that India is going to be a developed country
Yes.
by that. Do you think we are very close to that?
No, sir, there are some issues regarding that. 2020 is very
Could we
close.
have imagined it in 2004?
Yes, sir, we could have imagined that, but now sir, there are some things that need more time to improve, sir.
Okay, what are they? Name one or two issues which are.
Sir, first is unemployment, sir. So we have to work on that. So it's, I think the recent data shows, sir, it's 6.1%, which is 45 years high time, sir, from last 45 years. It is high time unemployment, sir. Secondly, sir, poverty. Sir, actually,
What are the reasons? I know since you have talked about this,
yes,
I do understand that stats show that 1.10 crore kind of employment decline has come up.
yes, yes,
That's very perceptible also, and that's very noted in the media also.
yes, sir.
But what is the major reason?
So,
Why this fall?
actually, sir, the private sector has not risen that much, sir. Actually, the private jobs that government has risen has not come to that front, sir. And government sector has also declined, sir. That PSUs are not recruiting more, sir. And there are also government jobs shortage, sir. Eventually, sir, and other thing is, sir, education also has become easily available, sir. So students get more and more degrees, sir. But they do not match their skills and jobs, sir. So this is the unbalance that we have to call.
In a way, we could see that it's the private investment
Yes,
revival which is expected.
Yes, sir. Private investment is very low in this.
And there could be certain macro elements which are responsible for this, like one, say GST.
GST, yes, sir. GST. So actually, GST. The aim was to improve, sir, economy, but I don't think, sir, employment can be measured with that, sir.
I'm not hinting at that. What I'm saying is it's one of the, because now it has stabilized.
Yes, yes.
See, initial 1 year hiccups, that to some extent, it really. And then there are 2-3 major reasons which are really holding on with the private sector is holding on with the investment. Heard of capacity utilization, because in UPA government there was a lot of liberal loans were given.
Yes, yes.
Actually, you have this economic fugitives in Nirav Modis and Choksis and Malya. So lot of capacity was not actually, it was installed, but probably the money was siphoned off. And now it's the time they are making use of that capacity. So new capacity installation is not there. It's utilizing the same installed capacities there. So that's what I'm hearing. And other elements which you feel.
So main issues of financial constraints that you have discussed, sir. And other thing maybe, sir, actually, sir, there is red tapeism also, government also, sir. So you need, if you need a new vision.
Red tapeism?
Yes, sir. In starting new projects, sir. So
okay.
You have.
But then is the doing business index has really moved up?
Actually, sir.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal, we have moved up, sir, but still it's not that much easy, sir. Sir, I think for FDIs it's easy, but to start a new business it's difficult, sir. It's take 1 to 2 years to get complete, sir, NOCs from various departments. So, sir, it's a difficult process till now, I think.
But with more digitalization and with the ecosystem of new entrepreneurs, really,
yes,
really
so it will improve, definitely it will improve, but it will take time, sir, with coming years, sir. So 2020, sir, that vision may not be.
Do you think the system is, the situation would improve at this
so
front?
it will improve, sir, it will improve. Actually, they are very disastrous, and no, sir, they are very changes, sir, not disastrous. They are very good changes, as well as, sir, it has caused some issues also, like demonetization, sir. So basically, it has some impact on initial 2-3 years. It was giving some bad impacts, but definitely it will improve, sir, with all the parameters if we take.
Say in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months?
Sir, actually 1.5 years has been gone. So basically, sir, the growth is on upward side. So in next 6 months, I think if the government comes again, then it will again will be on track.
Because this election year is always an uncertain year.
Yes, sir. This is uncertain.
People will hold on with their investments. They are not going to put investment.
But definitely, sir, after June it will be clear. Then there will be, I think, sir, the mandate will go to the current government. This is my perception. So, sir, if that will happen, then definitely there will be growth in next 5 years. Thank you.
Abhishek, you are working in BSNL, and we call this era of information. BSNL is probably one of the earliest service sector PSUs to have been introduced in country, and despite tele density and number of mobile users increasing and private players increasing their market share, BSNL has not been able to do so. So tell me 2 reasons why BSNL, should I say, has been left behind in that.
So number one is, sir, the employment base is around 1,61,000, sir, and the 80% revenue of BSNL goes to the salary packages, sir. So with, sir, this field, actually you need to be updated with technology, sir. So if you are implementing 4G, then you have to start on working on 5G on the same day, sir. So but that need a capital, sir. And all of the sir, capital is going on the salary and wages. So this is causing a hindrance, sir. Second thing is, sir, let's say, sir, just in 2016, Jio proposed their service of 4G, and it's been 2 years, but government didn't have given us 4G spectrum, sir, till now. So that 2-year gap will cost us very much, and now the reports are coming that BSNL is going to close and something like, Times of India last week it was published. So it is not, sir, actually good sign from government also, sir. So if they need to revive it, sir, actually in 2014 when this government changed and they Ravi Prasad Shankar worked very efficiently on it, sir. There were test drives, there were camps around the nation, and we got operational profits, sir, and we got bonuses on Diwali. But after 2016, it again declined, sir, and it's now in disastrous state, sir.
What do you think should be done? Should we disinvest?
So actually, disinvestment may be a good step, but before that you have to, sir, lower that capital wages. Sir. We have once like 63,000 employees, and if we talk about, sir, Airtel in 2014, there were only 25,000 employees in whole this nation. So they are doing same work with 25,000 employees, and we have 163 employees. So that is the different wages, and sir, average age is of 56 years.
So you think government should issue pink slips to staffing?
Yes, sir. VRS could be a good step, sir. VRS, voluntary retirement, sir. Sir, that could be a good step.
We have had a conclave-enclave issue with Bangladesh, which has been sorted.
Yes, yes, sir.
So, can you explain what was the issue?
So actually, issue was there is very porous border around the northeastern states. So there were issues like, sir, some lands were circles like that. Some area was of India, and in that area, in that circle around, that was of Bangladesh. So we have to get the transfer to each other, so that actually, sir, administration was not reaching efficiently there. The people were poor; they were not getting benefits of government. So we need to, sir, exchange that lands between the two nations.
Do you think it has to do something with the porosity of the borders and the number of refugees coming from Bangladesh to India?
Yes, sir, that was also issue, sir. That is national security was an issue.
So you think that it has reduced now after the solving
No,
the
sir,
issue?
till now it's not has been reduced. So actually the border is still very porous, and this is the biggest border line sharing, sir, and biggest citizen centric area, so that there is inflow and outflow of citizens. So definitely, sir, this problem is not solved till now.
So instead of VRS, you think we can employ the personnel of BSNL in projects like building up of digital fencing and all across Bangladesh border instead of giving them VRS or pink slips? Do you think it can be done?
Sir, it can be done also, sir, actually, but sir, again the issue is that the average age of employees, sir, that I have reported, it's around 56 years, sir. So the people are very old. So if you need to implement that new technology there also, then they won't be able to do that, according to my perception. So, sir, I won't think it would be a good step. So if you group new staff, then we can do that thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Abhishek, what was your optional email? Abhishek, have you heard of Navdharna scheme, current scheme of Himachal government? Are you aware of it?
No, sorry, no.
Okay. And you did mention about our targets of solar energy.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you name some initiative of Himachal government in this
Actually,
field?
we are setting up a solar project in Rangari, Kaza. It would be largest in state, ma'am. It would be around, I think, 2 megawatt project. And also, ma'am, there is solar rooftop projects. So every house will generate electricity, and Himurja is monitoring this project. You will be given benefit of that energy sold to board.
Okay.
Other things are, there are solar fencing schemes, and
Can you name some specific scheme under which we are taking this initiative at the state level? Can you recall?
sorry, ma'am, I can't specific scheme. I don't know.
Okay. You must buy source. You have source in Child Yojana, and you're talking about.
Mukhyamantri Krishi Khet Sarakshan Yojana. Yes.
Sir.
Thank you.
Abhishek, you written here, I have learned to work in team and dealing with day-to-day basis, which has helped me to understand their grievances and to respond to them effectively. Would you like to elaborate on this?
Actually, this form is wrong, sir. I think I have written new one.
Hmm?
So there was a public word, sir. I have scanned it. Actually, I am coming right now, sir. So my form is with me. I think you have.
Irrespective of that.
Actually, it's public, sir. Dealing with public on day-to-day basis. I given you that. Actually, with public dealing, you get to know the
Public dealing while working in VSNI.
Yes, sir.
What kind of public dealing do you
So
do?
actually, people come and regarding services of internet services, mobile services. They have issues regarding new connections and all that. So
Have you encountered any of the issues which you think is difficult to handle? A genuine complaint has come to you?
Yes, sir. They are so very tedious people. They want you to throw from our office. You don't deserve this job. That there are some people but you have to deal with them so very
Give
politely.
me an example. Did something happen like this?
So actually, yes, sir. Actually, in Hamirpur, it's a CM territory, sir. Ex-CM territory. So there are very politician kind of people there. So they come and they threaten you like hell, we will throw you out of job or we will throw you out of this thing, you are not doing your work. And it was not my, if bill is more, then they have used it, but it's not my issue. But still you have to make them
Specify them.
specify them, to tell them that this was the reason. 5 minutes, you take first 5 minutes to pacify them that, sir, it's not your issue, it's, I will explain you that what is the reason and that. So it takes some time, sir, actually. So it has given me the patience, sir, the sincerity about job and how to tackle with such people, sir.
How do you keep up with your hobby of photography?
So actually in free time like Sundays, sir, I take my camera and I roam around city or sir, some places like Sujanpur, I visit Sujanpur and sir, click some landscapes or portraits there.
And what do you do with them, with those snaps and clicks?
So I sometimes post on them Instagram if I got very good picture, otherwise I keep it in my laptop, sir.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you,
Check
sir.
one more thing. Sujanpur, you just mentioned.
Yes.
It is famous for one. Recently, it was in news for some good achievement. Can you recall?
Actually, I recently
He's the
remember
last
only that
candidate,
thing
in
on
case there is something
Rajendra
you
Rana
want to.
is there or
He's
something
the last
project.
candidate. The last one has not appeared. He's not.
Rakesh.
Is it?
No, हाँ जी, राकेश नहीं आया. उसका phone भी switched off है.
Regarding defeat of Prem Kumar or something like that.
It is not
Good
political.
political.
आप बहुत ज़्यादा political line of thought पर सोच रहे हैं. It's not political. Say army school, Sujanpur, they have won the competition, the national level. Since you belong, but it is in district, you reached today only?
Yes,
Happy?
ma'am.
You will be there tomorrow?
Yes,
also?
ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All the best.
Holding on his hands and